So this is the isometric exercise for a tendinopathy of the bicep. So generally there's a knife-like pain either here or down here in the insertion, and it's real specific, pinpoint. It's like here or here. It's not like over here, then it changes to here and that sort of stuff. So it's real specific. When you're going to lift something, it feels like a knife going in. So it's a tendinopathy. So the tendon's sort of given up in its ability to be able to repair. So it has to be treated with a couple of different methods, and the main way is through isometric holds first, because it's to stimulate the tenocytes, the cells that produce the tendon, to get them more stimulated again. Okay, so this will decrease pain levels and gets the tendon starting to be strong, so we can go into different kinds of exercise, which is usually lengthening exercise as the biceps contracting over time. So I'm not doing a barbell curl, so I'm feet shoulder width, knees and hips bent, shoulder blades back, sensor back and down, so I'm not doing it with my shoulders forward like this, back and down. That already takes load out of my bicep. Then I've got a heavy table, or just something that's immovable, that's about your hip height. And I'm doing this with both arms, although you could just do it with one arm. And I'm sitting down a little bit, so you can change the angles. Usually this angle here is quite good, about 80 degrees. So that'll be 90, about 80. That's good, but I can do it at different angles to get different stretches within the tendon to get a different type of contraction. So I'm going to start off about 80 degrees here. Shoulders back and down, and I'm just acting like I'm trying to lift this immovable force here as if I'm doing this. And I'm starting off for 30 seconds is good. 4 lots of 30 seconds, so having about 10 to 20 second break between each set. And I'm doing this sub-maximal, so I'm not trying to lift it as hard as I can. I go to the point where it's about a 2 out of 10 in pain. I can go as high as a 4 out of 10, but not into a 5 out of 10. A 5 tends to be the threshold where it tends to stir it up. So if it's starting to hit about a 5 out of 10, then we just don't pull as hard, or we leave it for that day and start again tomorrow. Or altering angle can go a little bit more of an angle can change the strain in it. And we build this up to be 45 seconds. So with 30 is a good place to start with. 45 seconds we build up to 4 sets. And we're working on 2 to 3 times a day. And it'll give an analgesic effect for an hour to 2 hours after. It's a really good way to start to stimulate the cells to repair and gradually get out of this really painful condition.